Today we've got an exciting review of the PUMA Deviate Nitro Elite 2. Let's get into it. Before we start, let's point out the obvious. Yes, these shoes are two different colours. Did I buy two sets of shoes? No, but that is the question that everybody will ask you when you buy this colourway. Just be prepared. I'll put some stats up on the shoe on the screen. We'll get that part out of the way. It's a lightweight, carbon plated super shoe designed for racing. UK men's size 9, about 212 grams, 6mm drop, and that is from a 36mm heel height to a 30mm forefoot height. First impressions when you put this shoe on, it is narrow. Now that isn't a problem for me. I personally do have very narrow feet and high arches, so this felt pretty snug, quite a nice fit to me, to be honest. However, if you do know that you have a wide foot and you're thinking about buying this shoe, I'd really recommend going to a local running shoe shop that hopefully have a treadmill where you can try this shoe on, because trust me, even looking down at it, you can probably see from the footage here that it really is quite a narrow shoe. And I've seen other reviews saying that it's wide. Trust me, it definitely isn't. It has to be the most narrow shoe that I've worn. To look at the shoe, it looks premium. I know Puma sometimes are a wee step behind when it comes to a premium finish on their products, especially because they do tend to sell the shoes a wee bit cheaper. So there's absolutely no concerns over the final product, the finish. The upper feels nice, the cushion feels very premium. It's a well-designed shoe, and Puma deserve a lot of credit for what they can do at a cheaper price point, which is personally why I am a fan of Puma, not even just in the running world, across other sporting events. They do really put out nice apparel, nice shoes and nice equipment at a slightly cheaper price point. When you first put the shoe on and you'll do the rock test, everybody does, rock back and forth, and the first thing you'll notice is it's got quite an aggressive toe off from the midfoot down to the toe. This feels like quite a steep drop. You know when you start running in it that it's going to be quite an aggressive feel. It's really going to propel you forward simply by the geometry of the shoe, and you can tell straight away it is designed for running fast. The lower stack height of the shoe makes the shoe feel a bit more grounded. So it is 36mm. It's not reaching the maximum of 40mm for racing shoes, and it does actually feel very stable underfoot despite being narrow. I've ran about 35 kilometers in this shoe so far. That was over 3 different training sessions. The first session I put the shoe on was for 1 kilometer repeats. This shoe felt fantastic. It felt in its element, and the toe off was great. It really kept my legs moving. The shoe feels responsive, a wee bit firmer than the likes of a Vaporfly. I also took this out for a tempo run. Really just a wee bit slower than my 10k pace, and the shoe also felt fantastic. The grip is amazing, of course. They're pretty much a market leader when it comes to running shoe grip, especially in the super shoe category, where when a company tries to shave a bit of weight off the product, typically the grip's going to be attacked first. So it's very welcome to have a grip that you can have a lot of confidence in, especially if you do tend to race in weather conditions depending on which country you live in. The third run that I took this shoe out on was a longer run, slower pace, anywhere between 5:30, 5:45 kilometers. That's typically where I would run my slower runs. And yeah, the shoe is fine, but this is probably where it starts to lose its versatility. It's not really that comfortable for me to be running that slowly, and for 15 kilometers. I'm out there for an hour and a half, and over those kind of runs I would much prefer a more cushioned shoe, something with maybe even a bit of a higher stack, so that it's just going to protect my joints a wee bit more. I really just didn't feel that comfortable running that slowly in this shoe. If you're looking for a more versatile shoe, you're probably better off going for the younger brother in the Puma family. This is the Deviate Nitro 2, not the Elite version. It's cheaper, it's more comfortable, it has a carbon composite plate, and I really enjoy this shoe from anything from like tempo to those slower runs. It's definitely more comfortable and a bit more cushioning and a bit easier on the joints, and it just feels more appropriate to run in this shoe at those slower paces. So who is this shoe for? Well, as I said, one of the biggest bonuses about the Puma shoe is you're getting a premium super shoe for much less than its competitors on the market. You can really get this anywhere, in the UK for about £140, maybe even cheaper if it was on sale. Its competitors are typically going to be £220 plus. It will suit people with a more narrow foot. Somebody looking for less than the maximum 40mm stack out, the shoe feels a wee bit more natural than some of its competitors. Maybe you're a minimal runner, you like something with a bit less stack, a bit less cushion underfoot, feel more grounded, more stable, more natural. This shoe would be for you. Anyone really looking for a good 5k and 10k racer, I wouldn't really be comfortable taking this up to half marathon distance. I prefer the help of a more propulsive and cushioned shoe like the Vaporfly 2. Another possible side bonus of the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 2 is due to its rather basic geometry in its sole and its excellent grip. This would be a great shoe for hybrid athletes who maybe have to, get on the rowing machine. You don't have the big tail that you'd have on the like of a Vaporfly that could just pull the sole apart and expose the carbon plate. That would be a nightmare. This shoe would absolutely be okay to wear on a Concept 2 rowing machine. Excellent grip, so if you're doing sled pushes, sled pulls, if you're a high rocks athlete, this shoe is a fantastic option. You're going to get all the speed you need over those kilometer reps, but you're also going to have the versatility, with the grip, with the geometry. You're not going to have any snags with this in a competition. So no wonder why Puma really sponsor high rocks. This shoe is probably one of the best high rock shoes out there. Overall, Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 2, it's a great shoe. It certainly has its place over those shorter distances. The shoe is very fast, however, it's definitely not going to be for everyone. If you enjoyed the review, please leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you again in my next video. Thank you.